He's the unsung hero of rock and roll. Nicky Hopkins may not be a household name, but if you've listened to the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, or the Kinks, you've heard his magic on the piano. From the Rolling Stones' haunting melodies in Gimme Shelter to John Lennon's emotional Jealous Guy Hopkins was the go-to pianist for rock's elite. And yet, at one point, this rock virtuoso was almost in. Spinal Tap?
You know, we had, I think, met with Nicky when we were looking for people to be in the band.
Nicky's journey is now told in The Session Man, an Amazon Prime documentary celebrating the quiet genius behind some of rock's greatest hits. Mick Jagger, Keith Richards, Peter Frampton, and more share stories of the musician who brought Chicago blues to life in the heart of 60s London.
When Nicky did the recording with Spinal Tap, I took him down to the studio and he was asking Christopher Guest if he didn't model his part in Spinal Tap on Jeff Beck. He said, "Go on, just tell me." He goes, "You were Jeff Beck, weren't you?" He wouldn't tell him.
Hopkins' influence was so profound that he contributed to albums by each of the Beatles and was even known to jam alongside Elton John and Billy Joel. But the magic he brought to each track has gone mostly uncelebrated. Until now. And while Hopkins didn't officially join Spinal Tap, he couldn't resist one track adding his unmistakable touch to their 1992 album, Break Like the Wind. His wife Moira recalls how he even asked director Christopher Guest if Nigel Tufnel was modeled after guitar god Jeff Beck. Ready to dive deep into rock history? Catch The Session Man on Amazon Prime starting November 5th. Celebrate the life, legacy, and unmatched talent of Nicky Hopkins. If you enjoyed this glimpse into the untold stories of rock, smash that like button, subscribe for more music legends, and share this with friends who love classic rock as much as you do.